tell us what Sequify does. Why would anyone listening, watching care? I'm intrigued. I think that it's a super valuable thing. What do you guys do?
Easy way to think about it, we're the back end operating layer in regards to onboarding in HR, document management, mission automation, payroll, training, like that full back end piece where it's really beneficial for us to partner with Proline, with CRMs where we can obtain that visibility. And then once again, go more granular, go more deep into the full commission structures. We focus on sales heavy teams that have lots of complexities of rep comp plans, overrides, team leaders, managers, whether they're making upfronts, back ends, getting paid 20 times on a deal. Like that is the thing that we are solving for. One of the taglines is the end of Excel, death to spreadsheets, as I like to call it, because the most businesses that we work with, we've actually done some industry benchmarking. It's about 97% are manually calculating their commissions for their sales teams.
Guilty of that for a long time. I say guilty.
And it's no surprise, even some of the largest organizations that we work with that have, over 1,000 sales reps, you do not want to see their spreadsheets. It's 40 pages deep. There's new tabs for all this stuff. Hey, there's this one tweak. We got to make this whole thing. They've got 20 something accounting people managing all of that stuff. And so that's why we set out to build Sequify today, is to be able to solve for that problem. Because myself, I come from the industry. Our two co-founders, I used to run sales organizations in pest control and then solar, and had a lot of turnover, had a lot of reps that were leaving, had a lot of that manual stuff they had to do on the back end. And so it's a two-part of what Sequify is solving for. Is one, it's the systems, right? When I talk to an owner, when I talk to an operations person, it's like, hey, this is where you're actually going to do the thing. But secondary to that, even more important, is the visibility for the reps. Another benchmark report we've done, I'd say close to 100%. I can't say 100% though, but 99% of reps are asking for visibility. They want to see the breakdowns. They want to get that. They want to understand, why was I paid this? How much was it? When is it? Hey, if I'm a W-2 worker, I get a pay stub. I get a breakdown of hours worked, dollar amount, taxes taken out. We've been able to provide that for the salespeople. Here's the job. Here's the cost. Here's the commission. Here's the overrides. Here's when you're paid, why you're paid, everything A to Z for them.
That last part is super important. It reminds me of a story. So several years ago, before we moved to our second location, I was looking for someone to run and kind of lead the sales for our first location in Athens, kind of outside of Atlanta. And really good sales rep, super great reputation as a sales rep. He's working for a company doing, I think, close to $20 million. They got rolled up into PE and he left eventually. And this is one of the reasons why. We had 2 3-hour interviews. Great guy. We were aligning with a lot of things. He was straight, canvassing insurance work, traveling all over the place. And he worked on, a team. He wanted to build a team, and he was using a super popular CRM. And he had clarity on where, at least it appeared to be clarity, but it was basically just a fancy spreadsheet. It was a manual report that was run, and he showed it to me. He showed me how much he had been paid year to date and how much was owed to him. But the last part, what you just said, was not clear of when is he getting paid. And I asked him, I was like, how long ago were these jobs? And like, there's no clarity on his app. And I was like, what's going on? He's like, yeah, these are like 6 to 9 months ago. I'm like, dude, shocker, he left.